Hi, welcome to my channel. My name is Kaz and I'm a channeler and a healer. In today's video, we're going to get channeled messages about in what way do you help the world. I have 3 crystals to choose from today. Crystal 1, strawberry quartz. Crystal 2, black tourmaline. Crystal 3 is Larimar. You can go ahead and pick your pile. The timestamps are in the description box or in the video chapters, so you can go directly to your reading. I'll see you there. Crystal 1, I'm just going to pick up your crystals so I can channel through it here. Okay, in what way do you help the world is the question for Spirit here. Okay, you're adventurous Spirit. So because you like to get out and about and you like to see new things, you actually help people open up their own lives. So you may like to travel when you talk about your travels, and you inspire other people to travel and to get out of their comfort zone and to go and see things they've never seen before. It's not just about traveling. I feel that you like to fill your time with experiences, and this inspires other people to go out and experience things for themselves instead of sitting in the house on the couch. You might like to really get out in nature and go trekking or tracking, to go on long walks, to just immerse yourself. And when you are traveling, you like to immerse yourself in the cultures as well. So it's your adventurous spirit and your zest for life that really helps the world, especially those in your close community. People may find themselves feeling stuck and your energy kind of lifts them out of it. Not in an intentional way. It's not like you're going out there going rah, rah, rah and cheering people on. It's more like you talk about what inspires you and that inspires other people. It's a really nice energy. It's very adventurous. Not so much thrill seeking. It's more about being open to new experiences, and that allows you also to be open to new opportunities that come your way. You aren't likely to say no to something straight off. You'll have a bit of a think and a bit of a feel about it first before you say yes or no about something. And people really admire that about you. So you help others really get in touch with their true selves, because for a lot of us, our true selves are hidden under conditioning and fear, and maybe feeling unsafe as well, like the base chakra type issues that we've got that a lot of us struggle with. But you really help people with that. Your energy might not inspire them to go and climb Mount Everest, but what they're doing is really for them getting out of their comfort zone. For you, you're not the person who wants to have a holiday sitting by the pool. You want to be out there experiencing all these different things. Food, museums, nature, all of those things that come when you go somewhere new, or even in your own town. You might be the person that every weekend finds something exciting to do where you live, and that is very inspiring to others, especially for those who don't get out of the house much. I'm just checking to see if there's another way that you help the world. It's more your energy as well. Your energy is very uplifting to others. And I think because you are quite balanced in a lot of your viewpoints, because you do get out there and you're not insulated in just your opinions or the opinions of the people very close to you, you do have a big outlook on the world, and you can see 2 sides to a story, and you can see other people's opinions, and you can acknowledge other people's experiences. And so you're not quick to judge, and you're also impartial in your opinions because you have had a lot of wide and varied experiences, which for a lot of people, they don't have that. So your life experience in this lifetime of getting outside, especially of your comfort zone, and experiencing other cultures and experiencing other countries and experiencing just different situations in life, has really allowed you to be impartial to a lot of other people's opinions and be discerning about a lot of other people's opinions. You do like to make up your own mind through experience, and others admire that about you. So you are helping others to see that there isn't just one way of doing things, and there isn't just one opinion to be had. People have very different opinions, and often it's based on their own experience, which for some people might not be very wide, and you don't judge that. So you help by not putting judgment out there as well. Oh, Crystal 1, that was lovely. Thanks for helping the world. And thanks for watching this video. I'll see you in my next one. Crystal 2. I'm just going to pick up your crystal here and channel through it and ask the question of Spirit, in what way do you help the world? You're very giving. You're a very giving person. You help others around you and the community at large. You really want to help. You're a helper. Let's see what's going on here with this energy as well. All right, I think you're helping on 2 levels. You're physically helping. You're physically helping by giving help to anyone that needs it. So if you see someone on the side of the road that's struggling with something, you'll stop your car and get out and ask if you can help. So you are very, very helpful in a physical way, but you're also energetically very helpful. So you actually transmute lower energies into more positive energies. You help balance things out energetically. You have chosen the black crystal here, so that really helps with energies that are a lot lower in value and perhaps bring people down. So you are being a helpful person. You might work in a helpful industry, so you might be in the medical field, or you might be a teacher, or you might be a social worker, or you might be a firefighter, you might be a police officer. Your professional life has been structured around your helpfulness, if you like. And then you're also work on a whole nother level where you're transmuting energy for the earth at large and humankind at large. So you might find that you are really affected by moon cycles. You might find that you're very affected by collective energy, and you may find that you have a radar for trouble. So it's not like you're getting yourself in trouble, it's just you know when trouble's coming, or you know where trouble has been. So you're very good at walking into a space and thinking or feeling, oh gosh, what's happened here? This energy doesn't feel great. And what happens is you're naturally balancing that energy out. So you're not putting you are putting high vibrational energy into it. So you're not like taking all of this energy. It's more like your energy has a buffering effect, and it buffers to make things back to neutral. Say you've got an acidic solution and you put a bit of bicarbonate in it, it becomes more neutral, and it's not like you're bringing it up to highly positive, you're bringing it back to neutral, so that it's a clean space, it's a cleared space. And you do this subconsciously without even knowing. So that's how you help the world. One of the issues with this is that you can get burnt out very quickly because you are on 24/7. So if your job is incredibly busy and very stressful, and then you're also clearing energy out of spaces, and I feel that this is within buildings, it's not much out in the open, because Mother Nature helps balance things back in the open. Now, if you're surrounded by a lot of buildings and concrete, then yes, outside might be an issue. But if you're getting into nature, things are balanced there by Mother Nature and by plants and animals and other things. So you might find that you get very burnt out. And in fact, getting into nature is very balancing and calming for you. So there's a top tip if you're feeling tired and you're feeling burnt out. The other thing is that you probably aren't very good with boundaries. Your energy doesn't know any bounds, so you might have to literally carry some black crystals with you, and when you go to work, put them in your pockets, and at the end of the day take them and put them outside to recharge and dump the energy, and then the next day you can put them back in your pockets again, because you do sort of suck things up to make it neutral again. So you being in balance is very, very important here to continue that work, and also your giving work anyway. So if you're not in an industry that gives, you may find that you just step into that role naturally within your family or within your community or within your workplace, if it's not sort of someone that's traditionally known as a helper, that you help others. So you'll help someone who's having trouble with their computer, or you'll help someone that is, needing a lift to work or something like that. I feel that perhaps people do recognise this within you, and some people appreciate it and some people take advantage of it. So just be a little bit careful there, because you might have to develop some boundaries. You may be a number 2 life path because they are very giving. You might also be a number 9 life path because they are incredibly giving too. So it is in your nature to give, and you do help the world. Some people may never tell you how much you've helped them, but it's almost like every time you step out of your front door, every time you talk to someone, you're helping them. And that's how you help the world. Thanks for helping the world, and thanks for watching my video. I'll see you in the next one. Crystal 3, I'm just going to pick up your crystal so I can channel through it and ask Spirit the question, in what way do you help the world? You're a problem solver, is what I'm getting. You are a very creative problem solver. So if there is a problem, you will either have the answer instantly or have to mull it over for a week or so, but you'll come back with an answer. So I feel like you are either very practically good with your hands, you might work in the construction industry or creative industry, because you're very good with your hands as well. So you are working this on 2 levels as well, because you're working it in the space of your career and you're working it in the space of your private life as well. So whenever someone has a problem, they naturally gravitate to you, or you may literally be a problem solver that goes around to different companies and helps them solve issues. You might be a mechanic. I feel like for some of you, you're very mobile, so you might travel around to help people problem solve. You are also called upon to problem solve a lot. So I feel like some of you are really good at problem solving with ideas you have, and then other people go away and action them. And some of you are very good at practically problem solving. So if someone's fence fell down, you'd be good at going and fixing that fence. Like, you can solve that problem. Whereas others of you would come up with a really creative idea of how can you have a fence that will never blow over again. So we're working on 2 levels here, and you might actually fit into both, but I'm getting 2 distinct levels or 2 distinct groups of problem solving, one with ideas and one with practicality. And you might find you've helped a lot of people with your problem solving skills, and these come naturally to you. You might have even, as a child, spent a lot of time trying to work out how things were made, or look at how things worked, or just coming up with ideas for things in a creative way. Maybe you can picture an item that you want to make, and then you'll go and make that item because it will be useful for people. So inventors would fit into this as well, if you like to invent things. Painters, sculptors, any sort of creative pursuits fit into this as well. But others do lean towards you because you are quite patient as well. So sometimes when there's a problem, particularly when people are stressed, they just panic or get more stressed, and you will sort of sit back and either get the answer immediately, or you will think, how can we make this better? How can we improve this? So you're a bit of a catalyst because you also inspire other people to come up with creative ways of solving things. Sometimes it might be hard to get what's in your head out. So let's just say you have an idea for something, but you may have to have a few goes at it to get it the way you want it if you're working with something with your hands. But you get there eventually, and you come up with inspired ideas on how to get there if you get stuck with something. Yes, you're a problem solver, and that's how you help the world. Thanks for helping the world, and thanks for watching this video. I'll see you in my next one.